Hello everyone, welcome back to Riven. We're going to begin by reading Gen's journal in his office. I have been cataloging the natural elements of this age for many years now, yet I still continue to find evidence of the number 5. As a boy, it was very clear to me that it held a place of special significance in the Dunny society, from the ancient heraldic numbers of the ruling elite to the humble homes of the commoners. It was ubiquitous. Its presence here is clearly... I don't know what this curve right there is. Oh, that's the eye. I don't... What? Okay. Its presence here is clearly a direct reflection of the minds that authored the texts I used to compose this age. Further proof that through their art, the Dunny masters were indeed creating the marvelous worlds they wrote, and not, as many have mistakenly thought, merely forging links to pre-existing worlds. While all of my ages have been based on Dunny designs, I see now that the ones most vested with the power of 5 are also the most beautiful, the most perfect, and undoubtedly the most structurally sound. I still have yet to determine how the Dunny color symbology reflects this superior design principle. While ostensibly a 6-color system, I am convinced that there must be some deeper connection to the number 5. I will continue to investigate. The wide tram traps have been particularly fruitful this year. Apparently, the breakup of the islands has not adversely affected the subterranean ecosystems. Unfortunately, I imagine the rebels are also experiencing a generous harvest. No shortages of poison for their darts this season. Such vexing issues aside, this unexpected windfall has allowed me to relieve a particularly pleasant extract from my retreat. No. What? To refine a particularly pleasant extract from my pipe. One that is smoother than any other in recent memory. I don't know why I was thinking relive. I have reluctantly decided to suspend my inquiries into the unusual behavior of the water of this age, as there are more pressing matters that now demand my attention. For future reference, however, my investigations have revealed the following. I believe the remarkable properties of the water to be caused by a microbe that resides within it. I am imagining a motile, unicellular organism, but one with a structure that allows it to manipulate bits of water, the aggregate effect of which is that the composite body of water is able to deform itself in response to threatening conditions. Prolonged exposure to extreme heat, a period of extended boiling, for example, seems to kill them off, which would explain their dramatic aversion to even moderate rises in temperature. There is still much to learn, however, regarding this peculiar phenomenon and its possible uses. Construction of the imagers has proceeded without fault. Remarkable how easy it was to adapt the Dunny technology to mimic that of the Ahmad. The two cultures must surely have crossed paths at some point in their histories. It may even be that Keita was a direct descendant of the Dunny. How else to explain the redemptive depth of our connection? But that's all pointless now. Why is it all pointless now? That's interesting. Maintenance on the steam vent cap is completed. I am extremely pleased with the continued success of the system. Another example of the superiority of Dunning technology, ironic that Atris and Kathleen's meddling unwittingly provided me with such a convenient source of power. That's what I was talking about earlier. I am certain now that the fissure was an unexpected byproduct of the changes they wrote into this age as part of their machinations to trap me here, and that Atris never intended for the book to be lost among the stars in the process. Better that a linking book be destroyed than to risk it falling into unknown hands. Had they foreseen the creation of the fissure, they surely would have sought another solution. As the ensuing cataclysm may well have consumed the entire world, had I not managed to intervene, Catherine would never have knowingly taken such a risk. And surely my son, given his own death to... what? Dearth of... I have no idea. Dearth of... vertebrae? I have no idea. Had only meant for Riven to become my prison and not my tomb. I am discontinuing regular observations of the expanse beneath the fissure. I have tracked the stars and have proven that their paths are cyclical, but without proper instrumentation there is nothing more I can learn. My theory, however, remains unaltered. The fabric of this age was breached in a way that permits matter to be hospitably exchanged between two discrete yet overlapping spaces. Oh. Yet the attendant paradoxes defy the laws of conventional physics. The great column of wind that formed within the rift that first appeared suggests a vacuum as one might expect in space, yet my early experiments seem to confirm the presence of a breathable atmosphere. That Aetris momentarily threw himself into the void is further evidence that it might possibly be safe to venture into, but without knowing its true nature, I simply cannot take the risk. It is also difficult to say what would happen were I to reopen the fissure now, but it is highly probable that the results would be disastrous. My hopes have been dashed again. The latest ink formation has proven to be yet another in a long list of failures. Frustrating to expend so much effort constructing a linking book, only to end up destroying it when it refuses to function. Too often has this lab grown uncomfortably warm by the flames of these never-ending disappointments. Without my reference library back in Dunny, a properly orthodox linking book may simply be beyond my means. But I simply cannot burn another book. There must be another way. Pens of Fate. Late last night, while pondering these interminable attacks, I went to light my pipe. The fire marble got away from me, however, and rolled across the gateway image of the open book before me. If the consequence of this had not been repeatable, I would not have believed my eyes, as the marble left a faint yet definite trail of increased clarity in its wake. The change did not last long, but it was unmistakable. If I could find a way to boost the energy output of my fire marbles, it might be possible to suppress the variance enough to facilitate a stable link. But how? A spatial anomaly occurred yesterday, about 5 spans above the north shore of Temple Island. A breach of stars seemingly identical to the one beneath the fissure. It began as a small cloud-like hole, which then commenced to expand in random surges. With some effort, I was finally able to contain it with runic plates, similar to the ones I devised for the fissure. I believe it will hold, but the appearance of a new rift is troubling. In it also left me with the most uncanny feeling that something fundamental has shifted in my favor. I believe it may be time to give this inexplicable mystery a second look. I have erected a small dome, a pressurized airlock mounted upon the contained breach. This has allowed me to safely conduct tentative forays into the expanse without subjecting Riven to further invasion and the destruction that would certainly attend it. It is a bafflingly improbable space, yet surprisingly more accommodating than any initial observations had led me to believe. Breathing is indeed possible within it, yet I cannot say that it is respiration as I am used to it. Rather, as nonsensical as this is going to sound, it feels at times as if the expanse was breathing me, and in the process imbuing me with a sense of endless possibility. At last, the breakthrough I was hoping for. By the way, that's a new entry. Completely new entry. I don't remember reading that. At last, the breakthrough I was hoping for. After my first full day of experiments in the expanse, I was astonished to discover that the fire marbles in my coat pocket had come to fluoresce. A quick strike test confirmed that their energy levels had increased significantly, and their changes lasted longer than I would have thought possible. In a clear act of divine providence, the expanse has given me the final piece of the puzzle. An apparently boundless energy source that should be more than sufficient to rectify my linking books. But I must work quickly. 2 more breaches have occurred in the interim, each one more aggressive and difficult to contain than the last. Time, I fear, is running out. The breach is now number 5. A sure sign that I am on the right path. I have connected the domes on each of them via a nexus of pathways within the expanse, which will also serve as an inter-island shortcut as I continue my work on my advanced fire marble complex. The loss of 2 more men yesterday has made it clear that the full spectrum of energy is too great for even my finest fire marbles to contain. So I've decided to break it up into 5 discrete frequency ranges, which will later be recombined for application to the book. I have installed 5 changing stations within the expanse, each one calibrated to imbue a blank fire marble with a separate band of the total energy needed. A pneumatic tube system will then convey the changed marbles to the great gold dome on Riven for recombination Freedom is nearly within my grasp. The problem of how to return to Riven has been settled. Rickon, somebody's name, has proven his usefulness over the years, at times nearly rivaling my own engineering prowess. He and his team will have the honor of being the first to link to the New Age, bringing with them the necessary materials to build a vastly simplified version of the book apparatus, which I have personally designed. If they do not return within a reasonable amount of time, I will revise my designs and send additional men until they get it right. Should they founder, however, I am prepared to sacrifice every last man on Riven to continue the effort. This cannot fail. At long last, a viable loop has been established. After eternity of toil and sacrifice and an unconscionable preemption of the ages I might have fathered, I have finally linked to a new age. And he numbers his ages. He doesn't give them names. This one is his 233rd age, I'm pretty sure. It is a bleak and barren world, perfectly suited for my purposes. By closely comparing the real with the written, I believe I will soon be able to create a more appropriate age from which to relaunch my mission. For now, however, I will move my office and living quarters there so that I may safely continue my endeavors without distraction. Although it is but a stepping stone, 233rd is an utter triumph. To think that I have accomplished in a matter of years, under extremely adverse conditions, what it took my dunny ancestors centuries to achieve. I caught one of my assistants thumbing through this journal today. He will certainly never do it again, but I'm glad I chose to write this in a language these people cannot decipher. Perhaps this time I reviewed security measures with each guild master. No problems expected from the builders, maintainers, and surveyors, but the bookmakers and educators may need a bit more motivation. More reports of spirit sightings. It seems that under Catherine's leadership, the rebels, or Black Moiety as the villagers stubbornly insist on referring to them, have attained a new level of sophistication in their terror tactics, renewing their campaign to intimidate the weak-minded into joining, then by preying on their cultural superstitions. Suppose I should be concerned by this, but it struck me as almost laughable. If the rebels wish to dilute their ranks with dimwits, then who am I to stop them? Chemical analysis of one of the rebel knives has yielded curious results. The metal contains elements that are unlike anything I've encountered on the islands. It appears the rebels have access to a resource that I am unaware of, perhaps a mine or uncharted island. Most of these knives have been found on the south side of the village. The same region that reports of people mysteriously disappearing have emanated from. I think a closer inspection of the area is warranted. The fact that rebels deliberately leave this distinctive as a sign of their presence is concerning. They're growing bolder, as if they no longer fear discovery of their hideout. Recent measurements indicate that the movements of the islands have slowed dramatically. My previous estimates predicted a total collapse in approximately 3 months, but with the new figures I am no longer certain. I have merely finished writing this 200 something, that's a different one, and have every confidence it will be a safe place to relocate to, but it would still be useful to know what has caused the sudden halt in Riven's breakup. Is it possible that the age is stable after all? If so, I must discover how it differs from 233rd, which has already shown troubling signs of decay, though further tests are needed, and yet there's something about this that gives me pause. Could it be that someone is attempting to repair the damage to the fifth age at its source? I cannot help but think that the hand of Atris is behind this somehow. That's a long, very long thing to read, but yeah. Okay, that goes to pollution. I'm also going to stop this for now. You can turn it back on in a second. I still want to know what this is meant to do and how I'm meant to grab that, but I guess I won't. I think that's just information for later, so we'll keep it for now. So now we can go back from their stuff. We can also head this way. and see that we can't actually get back over to the dome. Which is, kind of stupid. I don't entirely understand why this happened, but, it did, so... yeah. I'm slightly disappointed in it. That's all I'm saying. I mean, it's cool, but, like... what purpose did it serve? So it said there was a vacuum tube that I could send. That's a trash can, I'm pretty sure. A pneumatic system that'll allow me to transfer stuff. I guess we're gonna head to pollution now. We could also read Atris's book, but I'm not gonna right now. We'll do that in a bit. Looks to be some kind of blue glow over there. That could be just a visual thing. It does seem to be glowing somewhat. Alright. We're going to start on this side, because there's two doors, obviously. We can go this way or this way, and we're going to go this way. Of scheming and schemata arrive on Survey Island. It's technically Survey Island, but I like to call it Pollution Island because it's polluted. That thing right there is another one of the weapons I was talking about. And the reason why is because of this crack right here. I have no idea what that is. That's new. Okay, and this is interesting. Oh, dear Lord. This, holy cow. Okay, alrighty, so we want to put this guy, no, you up here. Then I want to move hold on. Get this guy up here. There we go. Then we can move this guy down. This guy up. And this guy also up. This guy over. There we go. Which then I can actually set this stuff in. Like that. And that. That's what I thought. Okay, cool. So now we can actually, like, see those things. This is different than the original game. Now, what the frick? Hold on. Is it down below? Oh, this is all really... Oh, the work. That's spooky. Oh, that scared me. Holy cow. I wasn't expecting that. Okay. Yeah. So, the thing is, I have no idea. There's meant to be a thing here. This is the knife, by the way. It's like a sword. There's meant to be something here, and it's not. And I'm confused. Oh, wait. I see what I'm supposed to do. Aha. Okay. You. Ah. That makes sense. Oh, and I keep going down. Well, I mean, whoa. What the? Access the hidden floor on Survey Island below the surface. This is odd. Holy cow. Oh. This is the workroom. Yo. Okay, this is so much grander when you can clearly see. Okay, this should just be Catherine, right? Yeah. And now if we do this. Blue. This is important for colors and stuff. Unknown, okay. So I'll put a tilde there. We only have 6 colors though, so. Why thought I turned that off? Oh, that's just, okay, subtitles. The eyes moving is like pretty interesting. Alright, so that's red. We only have 6 colors. So one of these is something. This is green. This is I think this is the color that we don't have because there's no 6th island. At least not anymore. Oh wait, that's green. What color is this? Is that orange? But that's orange. Ah, okay, then that's yellow. And the missing color is purple, so crater is purple. Because there's only purple left. We're gonna head back to red, which was this guy, because we can get some more sequences. we can annoy the heck out of him. Which I will. It's amazing because they've perfectly crafted this to make the Warg feel like this beast. Anger the Warg, animal instincts. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. So now the glass is cracked. Gen's gonna come back here and be like, what? Alright. So. Well, this is definitely different. I wonder if I could walk out of this thing when it's moving this way. No, it won't let me. This looks like mist though. That old texture lighting kind of thing makes it look like mist. So this is definitely way different than the Hold on. Well, I probably should take a photo of something. Yeah, let me, hold on. We'll take a picture of this. Give it a second. Could definitely be important. It's important in the first game, so I'm just going to take a picture of it this time around. Let my hand go away. Or not. Yep. Okay. Yep. Okay. So the new puzzles are pretty interesting. I wasn't expecting like full-on new puzzles. I was just expecting kind of like some different design looks to the already existing puzzles, but now we have completely new content. Like the fire marble thing is way more fleshed out than it was. Because yeah, he talked about how using the fire marbles to create the linking books, but now it's way more fleshed out than what it used to be, which I like. I honestly like a lot. The thing with it is that it's just kind of I'm just thinking about it. It's like, huh, this is different. This is way more different. Okay, so now we're gonna hop out again because we have access to a different set of stuff. You can see where the texture squashes there, though, which tells me that they actually used a texture. They didn't just model that, which is cool. I like that. And this is cool because you can actually see down. I like that a lot. This is a water that has a dye. Oh, that doesn't. That doesn't particularly look great. It's a water that has a dye on in it, and he's made it float because there's lava down there. He's kept it up probably high enough to where there isn't boiling, but it's still hot. Or is resupplying new water. Now this is something that I've seen in the teaser. is cool. That's one of Gen's acolytes. Well, I don't think his mustache was supposed to flicker like that. But we want that thing back. It's still in transit. Gimme, 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 gimme. Witness Gen's scribe escape on the maglev, giving chase. Okay, so now we can head back to Jungle Island and do some stuff over there. I'm doing this in a more roundabout way because, well, it's a bit different. The paths have changed. Very literally, we literally do not have... Yeah, I'm not able to look around. I'll tell 985 that later. I do like the sound though. Oh, hey, we have two paths here. Okay, hold on. I think that's the work elevator. So we're gonna actually, we're gonna do the work elevator first, obviously. But then I'm gonna come back around because that's a different direction. That's new over there. Oh, it turned. That is a very tall piston. It must be way down there. Holy cow. Well, I like how they kept the scratch texture, and that's cool. This is going to take us to the work entrance, which we don't entirely care about. What's this? Nothing. Okay. It just exists. Okay. We're going to head all the way up, though. That's where we're going to go. And now we're at the top. Oh, that's a cool shot. Holy cow, that's nice. I want that. That's really pretty. That's pretty. Oh, I kind of run at the same speed. Okay, that looks nice. This is a very important thing to do. Look down upon the village, God's eye view. It's very important because technically it's Gen's view. So that's important, so we can access this. Now obviously we still can't do much because there's just a lot of different things. I wasn't expecting it to be this different, but it clearly is. I mean, it's cool, but there's a lot of new stuff. It's not like completely a different game, but it is a new game. They've totally revitalized it in most of the sense. But now we know that these symbols and runes and the dunny writing on there is to keep it from breaking, the seals from breaking. And that means that inside each of those, I think, there should be a rift cloud, I guess. Not exactly a fissure, but a rift cloud. And we're gonna turn this thing around and go out the other side. Because it looks like there's something over there and I want to check it out. If not, then I'm just gonna head back to the village. Because I feel like I'm missing a piece. Yep, thought so. Where do you take me? The sub. Ah, that makes sense. Okay, so then you are how I get into the sub. Okay. And that's a call for the sub. Interesting. Okay. Well, this is how we do stuff. This is what I was trying to figure out. I couldn't figure it out at all. Well, wait, hold on. Why are there shackles in here? How do I go up? Why is this thing making so much noise? It's just so loud. Like, that thing is really, really loud. I'm not gonna lie. This thing is very loud. But those shackles are kind of strange. Or no! Oh, that's because oh, now we're going down? Okay. Interesting. And this thing keeps the water out of this cave. Yeah, and this changes, that's cool. And there's a sun right there. Interesting. And it's a bit choppy. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, where are we? We're here. Okay. Oh, I can get down. Ooh. This is sneaky. If I had not remembered that that ladder existed, I would not have known this. Why can I get down here? What am I supposed to do? This seems important. And yet I don't know what I'm meant to do. Unless I'm just meant to have been here, and then when I move the sub, this will remain? Because it looks like there's some kind of thing there. A switch of some kind. Yeah, that looks important. Okay, well, it looks as if, yeah, this is popped out, which is good. Hopefully it stays that way. If it doesn't, I will be sad and I don't know what to do. Alright, moving on. Doesn't do anything. Okay, let's go here. Yeah, I think I'm just turning them on. At least right now. Yeah, it looks like it's staying on. that should start glowing, right? Yeah. Okay, so I think that means it stays on, which is good. Because that means I can go over here. This is a speaking device. I'm guessing that's a camera. We can also, I think now, get into the village. Very good, very good. All right, we have an altar here. A door. Fishing equipment, I think. Go this way. More doors. This just leads to more doors. More door. I want to get over there though. That's what I want to do. Go up there, but if we go this way, I should be able to unlock this. Yep. And then I can also close it as well. I want to head down here. So now I can get down here, go across, do this. Which I don't know what that does. That looks like a piece of track though. Interesting. And there's a moiety symbol there. I have no idea what this does. That's a different noise. Okay. That's noted. Scary, but noted. Alright. Oh. Did that do something here? I think that did. I'm going there, so let's see. I don't know why they just don't continue that animation. They probably just could, but I don't know. Can we still get the Easter egg from here? Please tell me I can. I don't think I can. Oh, is it here? No, I don't think I can get it anymore. This is odd. Okay, so that did something down there. I have no idea what it did, but it did something. I think it cleared the water out, so now that I can access something down there. This is really cool. I'm having fun, and I'm glad I started streaming it before I actually played it, because then this first reaction is happening. I do dislike the 3 ladders. This is kind of a nuisance. I don't know who decided that'd be a good idea. It is more realistic, but 3 separate animations is kind of a nuisance. I'm not gonna lie. Especially when you have to do 4 ladders, including this one. Aha. This is very interesting. What? What? Okay, so it's like it's just a sense. Oh, hey. That's another one of these. Okay, it's already almost correct. So we have another one that shows that, but what animal or whatever is it? Oh. I have no idea what that is, so I'm just going to draw it. I think it's the fish, but I can't tell. That's some kind of creature right there. I don't know what that is. Okay. Well, that's important information nonetheless. That's cool. I like that. Okay. Well, time to explore the rest of the village because there is more area to explore here. Now we can access from this way. Very nice. Huh. It turned off. Interesting. So that means that there's a timer on that. Good to know. Sign of 5 intrude on a Rivenese villager's privacy. They look out and just ignore me. Also, these are very small huts. I mean, for all I know, they're way bigger on the inside. They're freaking TARDISes. Oh, now we can get up to this thing. Whatever this thing is. Yes, this goes this way. As I thought. Okay, so I think I need to I'm gonna redo this because it could be a timed thing, which means I need to do as much of this as I can. And then run downstairs. Oh, that's a ladder. Oh, that's great. Really convenient. Thank you. Alright, run. It's hard to see with this thing on, but it's just fine. It's fine, I swear. Go. Oh, you know what? I didn't... Ah, it's the beetle. I don't even have to be all the way over there to know that it's the beetle. Yeah. Okay. So, we need to actually head back to Gen's office. Because I messed up. But we also need to check out some other things here. Let me think. The best way to get back to Gen's office is to use the sub. The sub is this way. Now that we've unlocked the rest of the village, we don't really have to worry about it that much. So, I'm going to... Oh, 3 ladders, right? Oh, gosh. I completely forgot about these things. Oh, there's a baby crying. God awful. 3. Who decided 3 was a good idea? Alright, I'm going to stop the video here. Thank you guys on YouTube for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Head over to Twitch and follow us there. Check out the Discord link as well. I'll see you on the banner. I'll see you guys later. Have a great day. Bye.